Everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and I'm here with a review for Imagine Earth. Now, a few years ago I did a review video for Imagine Earth on Xbox, and it was back when I first started doing reviews. It's one of the first reviews I did on the channel, and I had a certain way of doing things. I had overlays and stuff, and over time, like I say, I phased all them out because I just didn't like how I was doing them. So with Imagine Earth now being ported over to the PlayStation like 4 and 5 and Nintendo Switch on the 9th of May 2024, I thought, why not go back and do another video and sort of redo that video, because I've been wanting to redo my old review videos and sort of bring them up to the same sort of standard of the newer ones. Now, this is a game that basically sees you daring to dream of a better world. This is a environmentalist's dream game. So in Imagine Earth, you need to basically grow your population on a variety of different planets, earning money, improving technology, and managing the demand for resources and the causes of pollution because of your like expansion, which also like has climate change effects. Now, this is a very cool little game. Back in the day, I quite enjoyed it. It's a real-time planet simulation game full of like strategy, and I love how it focuses on thinking about the wider effects of what you're doing. You're not just slapping up buildings here and there. You also have to sort of figure out how to sort of save the planets and not absolutely wreck them. Now, this game can be overwhelming at times. Missions can frequently throw like several new mechanics at you without giving you like too much time to figure out the ins and outs before you move on and something else is thrown at you. And that can be a little like in your face, a little like too much. But once you get used to it, you'll be absolutely fine. And the depth of the gameplay mechanics here is second to none. Now, it's not perfect graphically. I think it looks great. The in-game like environments are lush, bright, and colourful, but the 2D character models are a bit weird, and the lip syncing isn't quite right. And there's some UI elements that aren't to my taste. But despite the sort of UI and the character things, the core gameplay is really satisfying and feature dense. So, like, there's a large tech tree, there's like friendly aliens that you're able to trade with, and also ones that you have to like fight off. There's government systems that hammers home the sustainability message, which is like the core of this game. Like, the experience is, yes, you're having fun, yes, you're doing this like real time simulation strategy game, but it's about sustainability. And there's a whole host of tiny planets that you'll be working your way on, building on, and they're really cool. So the game features 9 different planets for you to colonize, and each of them serves as like a mission in the campaign mode, and they all have their own unique risks and benefits from each of the planets. Now, your main like goal is to balance these factors for the good of the planet's inhabitants, while obviously also focusing on environmental conservation. And this is set in the far future. So we're talking like 2048, which honestly isn't that far anymore now. But I suppose years ago when this came out, I think this came out about 2014 originally on PC. It was a bit more of a distant future. But basically, Earth's become uninhabitable because of humans. So basically, like what happened in Wall-E, where they all shot off to the sky. Companies have ventured off into space to find new planets to colonize, and you are, as like the player, in charge of managing these worlds, basically. So the game obviously features a story-driven campaign mode, and there's also like a versus mode where you will play against other rival companies, which is cool. I thought that was really cool if you've got other people to play with. There's also a free play mode which offers like a procedural planet generator, so you can sort of play without the constraints that the storyline from the campaign puts on you. And then there's like tower defense as well, which is pretty cool. Bog standard sort of thing, energy shields, lasers to defend against like attacks and stuff like that. Now, all in all, the game is really like feature rich. Like it's a very engaging, in-depth sort of city building strategy game, and I love that it has that nice thought-provoking like sustainability message hammered home through it without getting too preachy. You don't want to be preachy because you know what like lemons are like online. They get all like mad when you tell them to do something good for the planet. It doesn't do that. It just gives you like the knowledge of it, and I think that's really great. Now, like I said, I've played this on Xbox. It's also available on Steam, has been for quite a while now, and they're pumping out updates all of the time. Like, there's even updates coming towards the end of this year as well, which is nice. It's been constantly being improved and made better. Like I say, it looks and plays and has more content than when I last played it on Xbox. There's tons of stuff, like I say, to work your way through. There's 9 planets, like and missions for your story mode. There's over 50 different sort of constructs and buildings you can use, with over 80 upgrades. Plenty of content here. Like there's tons of disasters that happen as well. It's not just a straightforward sort of, oh, you're building a, a like buildings up on a planet. You're gonna have like contamination, tornadoes, volcanoes, as well as like being attacked by people, chemical spills, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I think it's really, really great how they've been working on this for years and years and improved it, and it's now finally on all the major sort of platforms: PC, PlayStation, Switch, and Xbox. It's not perfect. It's a bit of a slog at the beginning when it throws everything at you, but honestly, they've done a fantastic job with this one. And if you want like a really feature-rich experience, which is like city building with your resource management, your trade and diplomacy, and also all of that environmental conservation thrown into one, then I definitely recommend checking this one out. So it's available right now on PlayStation, playable on PS4 and PS5, and it's priced at $19.99. So hit that like button, guys, hit subscribe, and a big shout out to Serious Brothers who were kind enough to send me a copy